right, welcome on in, everybody. Welcome on in. Uh-oh. I do not have all my stuff set up properly here. I was trying to get it all done. I've been in kind of a hurry this morning. Hope you guys are doing well. It is Wednesday, September 10th, 2025. We're all working through it together here, guys. Surviving together. It's the only way we're all going to survive this. The only way we're all going to survive this is together to get through. All right, there we go. Had to get the background stuff all set up there so I can click onto the proper screen. Do hope you guys are having a fantastic one. We made it back to Sanctuary.
Why can't the Institute just leave us alone?
I don't know. We met the Institute yesterday. We met the Brotherhood of Steel yesterday as well. But it is time, I believe, to get a few more things done. We did get this nice... you guys didn't get to see it, but I found a nice combat shotgun in the steamer trunk on the way back home yesterday. So let's go ahead and set that up. Compared to the regular double barrel, which is 45 damage per shot, this is 50, and it actually holds more rounds. So 2 rounds on the other one, 8 on the combat shotgun. Been really hoping to get one. Very happy with it. Got some stuff sold. Got some stuff taken care of. We do need to take... I believe that the muzzled one here has a mod. Yeah, it has a muzzle brake. Oh, I could just make the suppressor now. Well, shit.
Wish I knew what the Institute really wanted up here.
We're just going to go ahead and do that then. I forgot we hit gun nut too. We're going to be upgrading some weapons, upgrading some of our settlers, trying to get the settlements upgraded. Should be just kind of a casual work Wednesday here. We'll hang out, we'll chat with you guys about some of the craziness going on in the world. I've definitely been paying attention to some of the stuff. It's a lot of craziness going on. Not going to do the large quick eject. Do we do the sharpshooter? We don't have a lot of adhesive. I'd like to hold up. We are making corn. We're making potatoes. We're making mute fruit. We can start actually getting some adhesive in. It's just going to take a little time here to set everything up. So all that does is increases the value to go to a light ported. So we'll hold off on that. We do have that powerful receiver, 27 damage. I'm not doing automatic. Calibrated. Oh, that's the critical shot. Hardened piercing. No, that's auto. Advanced receiver. Exceptional damage, more sensitive trigger, better rate of fire. 31 damage per shot. That's not bad. Yeah, I don't want automatic. So I think we're going to do the advanced receiver. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, we're running adhesive quickly. So the pistol here, looking very good. And we can do the same rename thing if we really wanted. But weapons, you favorite them and they get the little heart next to them. You don't have to worry about that. We'll put the short double barrel shotgun away. Let's go up and check our sniper rifle. We already had the powerful, the calibrated powerful, better crit shot damage. I don't know that we're quite ready for that yet. We're not turning it into a 38 or a 50. Not yet, at least. Long light, long ported. It's more weight. Yeah, it's more weight, more value. The marksman stock doesn't do anything super special for us yet. We could do a medium quick eject mag. Might be worth looking into. Do we do the long scope? I don't know. That medium scope's been working pretty well, huh? Improved recoil control, reduced range, exceptional recoil control. So the compensator's got better range, it looks like. Yeah, I don't think we're doing anything else to that either. We'll probably put the Righteous Authority away. We do have some energy cells, but those can go very quickly in these weapons. We did not get melee weapon upgrades, so let's check our short combat shotgun. Ooh. Ooh, hold on. So we got 50 damage here. Lighter weight, reduced damage. We don't need that. Heavier weight, improved damage. So 55 damage. That's a 10% increase. 62 damage with a harden. We don't want automatic. $75 damage with a powerful. Ooh. That is so much more damage than we were doing with our other shotgun. I'm doing it. Upgrade those weapons. More narrow spread, so we get a better range out of that. Short-ported and shielded? The hell is shielded? I like the range increase. I think we're going to do the range increase. We're down to 8 adhesive. We got to be careful. So the marksman stock would give us better accuracy, but only by 1. It's like a quarter of a point compared to like it's from 40 to 41. That's not great. 2.25% or something, 2.5%. It's not great. We could put the drum mag on there. Quick eject drum mag. That's at gun nut rank 3. I like the drum mag. We get tons of shots that way. You need your shotgun to have lots of ammo. If you're using the shotgun, you're in close. And then I really like those glow sights. I don't know about the reflex. It's 2 adhesive either way. We could give the reflex sight circle a try. That's what we got on our pistol. That's pretty much a short range weapon as well. Let's do it. Yeah! Idiot Savant strikes again. Do we have the bayonet or the compensator? It reduces the range a little, but I don't know. That melee could be nice. Throw a bayonet on the shotgun. It's already a short range weapon. You know what? Let's do it. Let's throw the bayonet on there. I like it. I like it. I think that's it. I think we're doing real well on those. I have not done anything with the missile launcher. Matter of fact, I don't even know if I have that in my inventory anymore. Nah, it looks like I put it away. Yeah, missile launcher. We're not even carrying that. I only got 6 missiles. We don't have a ton of them yet. Probably not a bad idea. 5.56 rounds. Man, an assault rifle would be really nice. Not the little Tommy gun one that's the 45s, but an actual assault rifle. We don't have a lot of 5.56 rounds, unfortunately. I think we're going to put our missiles away. Gamma rounds. I don't even know what those are. We're going to put those away. Flare. 50 cal. We're not using 50 cals. We're not using 45s. And I already put all the submachine guns. No, I didn't. I have another submachine gun. I don't think we need to equip anybody else with one, though, do we? I don't know. We definitely need some more ammo. Ammo is something we need to increase. So I think we're going to just put away the fusion cells for the time being. We'll put away the 45. Ammo doesn't actually weigh anything, but I'm going to put it away just so that, you know, we're only carrying the ammos we want or need. I do have that muzzled light 10mm. I might distribute that somewhere. We're going to put Righteous Authority away. We're going to put the short double barrel shotgun away. I got a couple metal pieces to hand out, I do believe. We got a pocketed, hold on. We got a pocketed painted metal left leg. That's 8 and 4. Pocketed left leg. 7 and 3. So the new one's actually better. Crap. And then I went and put it away on accident. Okay. We need to go to the armor bench. Wrong button. Craft. Just to remove that space, or to remove it from the top, you just remove the space. It'll go right back down the list. And then you can do this very same thing with the new one. Just helps you get it up the list so that you're not worrying as much about what pieces you were wearing in your inventory. Helps keep that a little bit more sorted. So we know that it's the pocketed painted metal left leg. We do have another army helmet to get out as well. So a few things to hand out while we're out and about. Let's go ahead and take a look. It's getting ready to be nighttime, huh? Let's go ahead and make it daytime. It's too early for nighttime already for us. I think today is the day we should be looking at... Oh, wait a second. Wasn't there an issue with the beds here? People... Beds. I have 5 beds. Is it showing 0 because we have no extras? Is that what that was? There was under the data, under workshops. No, it was just bugged out. It says 5 now. That's interesting. That's a very interesting thing. We do got to put some defenses up in Greyguard. We got some work to do for our settlements here. All right, let's go ahead and sleep here. 8 o'clock. We're going to sleep for 8 hours. Hit that 4 a.m. point. Get that well-rested buff. And maybe we drop down some more walls up front and see if we can't get the water area set up. Because we're gonna start producing some water. That's how I'm gonna get a lot of my caps while we're increasing the crops.
My old man taught me that duct tape could fix anything. I don't think he was talking about bullet holes.
I mean, in a combat zone, duct tape absolutely fixes bullet holes. Let me tell you. All right, let's throw this on. What did I do? Did I put just all the junk away? No, that's not how you look at your junk, Hockey. No, up. There we go. I was tapping just slightly off to the side on my D-pad there, apparently. 500. Oh yeah. Okay. We gotta get Sanctuary here done. Get this stuff really rolling. All right, so speaking of, we're gonna come down here. Actually, this is the one I do believe. I'm gonna store that one. Oh yeah, that's nowhere even near close to going straight down. All right, how about there? I mean, it's underwater. That's an issue. We don't want it underwater. We can raise it up quite a bit, actually, if we want. This wall can be higher than this one. Not going to hurt anything. Oops. That does look off slightly. Let's go right about there. And then let's bring it back. Oops. You gotta actually, you can't just zoom them in and out. You gotta walk up to them, grab them, and move them back manually. It's kind of a crappy system, but it is the system. I believe it's gonna have to come back just a little further. Also, we're off of there quite a ways. Okay. Maybe I gotta put one out front. I'm gonna put one there. And then we'll go ahead and just move this one down. Oh yeah, that covered the corner perfectly in the back here. Let's see what it looks like up in the front. Oh, so close. I gotta come this way just a little bit more. So good news, we can just grab this one. Let's see how that looks. So it's perfectly cornered into this. Just a little in, but it means that it'll cover it, which means it'll look real nice from the outside there when we get it done. So awesome. Let's go ahead and head on down this bad boy. All that concrete we've been buying coming in handy. That was weird. It wasn't showing at all. Wow, that's pretty close. I think we did a good job. Let's take a look from the outside. I mean, I can't really tell if it's floating. Doesn't look like it's floating anywhere. There's a refrigerator lid there. It'd be nice to clean up some of this stuff. It doesn't look like it's floating. It might be right there, just a little. But, I mean, down in the water like that, very hard to tell. Not enough for anything to get through, that's for sure. It's all the way down in there. Yep. I know. I'm trying not to get radiated while we're doing it. Hard to see it right now at night or early morning. I think it looks good. Solid wall down the side there. Wild mute fruit there. .32 rounds in that shotgun. I like that. That's what's up. I can get that. I cleared that. That's pretty good. I don't parkour well. All right, let's go ahead and finish this little flat section here. I don't think anybody's getting in that longer wall we just put in. Is it one more? No, it's not. Awesome. How many more of those? 43 more of those we can do. Well, if we're going to open it up, we need to bring that wall over there down the rest of the way. Additionally, I don't think we have the power learned yet, right? For the high-end generator. Yeah, we need science rank 1, so I will need a level. We do have a medium generator, but I don't know if I want to waste the materials. It doesn't say I'm using anything to make it. It's very strange. We need more nuclear material to make the big ones. But once we make a couple big ones, it's a big start. Oh, whoa, what's this? Science 4, fusion generator. Whoa. 10, 100? Really? Does that actually require it? That's the generator with the plug-in thing, huh? It's a DLC. That's why. That little head symbol on it is a DLC. That's why I don't know about it. I have mentioned before. I've played the game. I have not played the DLC. So there's some stuff that's new to me still. All right, well, let's take a look at our level. You guys can't really see it because it's under the camera here, but we're not quite 2/3. We're over half, but we're not quite 2/3 of the way to the next level. And I believe we wanted shops, stores, and workstations. That would have been huge. And I can't get science in one level anyway. We need another point into intelligence. So we'll do the shops thing, but I guess we're not putting water in down here yet. It's all right. One step at a time. Nope, that's not how you do it, hockey. All right. Let's go ahead and... I mean, I kind of just want to build straight at that wall that we got over there. How's this gonna look? Line that up a little better. Right about there. I mean, that's gonna run pretty much flush into it. Yeah, can't go any further. That's okay. I am completely okay with that. That got that corner down, though. So we'll have to raise here. Do I have... I do not have a spare barn wall. Did I make one of those warehouse walls? I have a warehouse wall. Let's go ahead and use it. Gotta remember to go back to my barn for the floor. It's less metal. Yeah. Yeah. Keep building up these walls. Oh. Think we're outside of it at that point. Let's see. That's gonna be a weird cornered deal, huh? I gotta figure out how to lower them, too. I don't know how to lower them. I know how to do it in some games. This game is not one. And, oh, I can attach that like that. Really? And if we do that, can I go back over here and just snap? I can. Oh, that's cool. I do not think I can snap one in there. Yeah, it's not going to let me do that. All right. Well, then we need to look at something else coming out and across here. And we need to not... We need to not go to the right from the angle we're at too far. We need to keep this line that's straight in front of us here, this edge straight in front of us, across. We need to keep that in line. So we're gonna just keep coming back. Let's see how that looks. How did that... we're pretty close to that line. I'm trying to bring it out so it'll end up on top of all those bushes. let's see. This is gonna get really funky now. Okay, the good news is I can do that. I think I'm using this little hole. It's right here. It's just above my camera over here. Kind of keep myself in line. So it'll still be a little bit of a weird deal. We're on track on that side. Now, the question is, can I build? I cannot. Man, I didn't want to come out on that one, but we might have to. We've got all this floated. Let's see. I'm just gonna go like this real quick. Let's pull that one. Might have to redo this corner. Now, how's this gonna look from an external perspective? Like it's floating completely. But if I come out one more, I might be able to put just a foundation in right there. We'll give it a shot. You're not going to snap to that one? It must be the wrong... No, there it is. Okay. I can put one in there. Oh, I used the wrong one, though. Okay, it doesn't matter, because it means we can get that in. Okay, so I'm going to assume... Really? Is it... I wonder... I wonder if it's because it's snapping off that side that it's not counting what's next to it. If that's the case, I think that's what's going on here. Well, I accidentally put the floor away. But either way, that's going to go across this whole thing. Almost. Damn it! There's one right there. This is actually in my way now. So we need to come out and across this. Like so. Come on. And then we need to put one more in right there. Grab that wall again. If my theory's correct and it's using the wall to snap and not counting behind it, we should be able to put another one in the bottom here. No. It's not. That bush is just too far. Okay, so can I do a drop? I can do that, though. That would hide that hole. I mean, it looks a little funky, but it would hide the hole there. Come on. You're going to make me do 2? It is going to make me do 2. That sucks. All right. And then we'll put another one up here. And then we can actually take some of these floors because we don't need those. Are those outside of the... I can't tell if those are outside of it or not. I think they are. I think we're moving just barely outside of it there. Yeah. Yeah, we're just barely on the outside. That sucks. We gotta figure out something for this corner then. I should still be able to put one in here. There it is. Okay. And I can't put another one in right here, right? That's what we determined. I'm trying to connect one to this one. No? That's dumb. Can I snap? I can snap one there. Okay. I'm going to be playing with it. I'm sorry. This is how it works. Building in games is actual rocket science. It takes time. It won't be too bad. I could probably even set up a stairwell that goes up kind of funky. Or down next to it. Oh, yeah, I could go down next to it. Ooh. Ooh. I got ideas. Hang on. All right, let's go ahead and we'll do that. And we'll do this. And we'll store that. Crap, I did the wrong one. Again. Wasting metal. We got to drop that one. There we go, like so. That gives us that corner that's meshed together here. It's barely there, too. That's crazy. But with this one being just in the edge of the wall, we got to be careful. I still think there's something cool we could do here for it. I don't think you're jumping that wall right now. Keep that experience going. Now I fell in. Do we got enough? 14? I don't know if that's enough to roll all the way across that. I guess we can count them, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No, it would not be enough. I do have 4 extras up here. I still don't think it's going to be enough. We still got to take all this out and get it cornered up in the front here. Let's check and see what the accessibility is. We just don't want it to be accessible. We do not want the AI to be able to walk in over here. Now, obviously, I'll patch this spot. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and patch it right now. We got that prefab corner, right? That goes up there. And then we got the wall. That goes there. Okay. So yeah, it looks very much cornered. I think it looks good. I think that dirt looks nice. There is a little bit of a spot right there where you can see it's not actually down in the dirt. We've got the wall patching this spot up, which means that is kind of a weak point. I don't know if they can blow those open. I don't think so. You're definitely not getting in here. Not getting in this side. You're not jumping up that. I mean, in real life, yeah, sure, you just jump and grab and climb. We'd have to raise it up a little further, but it's a video game. They don't do that in the video game. Yeah. I mean, you're not... Yes, you could jump up and get in right there, I know. But again, the AI doesn't do that in this old game. No clambering that I'm aware of. It's looking good. Down in the water. Might be floating a little, but I really don't care. I think it looks good. That corner looks pretty good. Let's get back out of here. Come on. Climb, hockey, climb. Mountain goat it. Mountain goat it. You can do it. There we go. Oh, there's some more thistle here. Oh yeah, that's going to look nice when it's lifted. It's going to look nice across this. You're not going to be able to see in here at all. And then we'll get those heavier water deals in. Really start picking up... Hi, dog meat. Oh, I almost made it. Almost. I think we'll need another stair. I mean, I know we're going to need another stair, but... yeah, we still got to get this front corner all fixed. Although we can use that hedge. All we got to really do is fill this hole here. Put in a metal piece on this window. And then get this covered right here. Which, again, I have no idea how that's going to work. We raise that up, but this needs to actually come down some right there. Same thing probably on this side. I think a half step's probably too much. You'd end up in the little pillars here. See, this is why I wish you could get rid of some more of the objects. They're just not necessary. Because I can float it. Apparently I can just float it across the whole thing. That gets me into that window. I mean, you're not getting under that. I guess technically that would be safe, huh? It's not terrible. Let's see, where's my metal? Yeah, I need to get those metal walls. They're a little bit shorter than the others. And they do some hiding that the others don't do. And we've used them in other places already, obviously. So let's put one in there. One in that front window. And then I would block off the doorway. So that would stop them from going in the house. You're not getting in that window. You're not getting in that window. Technically, we'd have to secure off this room. And then, can I get one in here? I don't know that I can even get one in there. It wants to snap out. See, it looks a little weird on the outside here. I think we're gonna chalk that up as covered well enough. Yeah, they could probably shoot through it, but we need to move this wall down now. Oh, hot damn. That took care of that nicely. Hang on. So that's obviously not going to allow us to put one next to it. I'm gonna test something here again. We're gonna look at something. This will give us extra walls to move out and around too. Expanding our space. So no, of course, I didn't think it would. However, what if we come this way? A little bit of a gap there. We can turn it a little. And we got, I guess it's catching on the edge of the house there. Okay. So we got to find somewhere where it's just on this end of that bush. We got to bring one up in here, like this almost. You know, if it just lets me put one in here, I'd be really happy. Really happy with that. Oh, it did. It did. How's it look from the outside? Like it's not in the wall. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. A little bit of a turn and a little bit of a pull this way. Doesn't need to be too much. A little bit more. I guess I didn't go far enough. There it is. That's not too shabby. Then we just go up and over. Oh, I don't have any more of those walls. That's okay, actually. Let's start using the barn ones. I like using the barn one for the housing. I think it covers a little nicer. We're not going to be able to snap. We can snap there. That's okay. That's interesting. This will help keep us from using the wrong ones. Yeah, definitely can't put one in there, but I could float one there. there. And there. And then I can put one up top. That's awesome. Yes, it's floating here. No, I don't care enough right now. If we pull this one and we walk out, that's almost completely, but we could put one on top of the house there even. You can't get in, you can't get up this bush, and it looks like it's just a stinking good wall there. As long as that black section, that black top section there is not colliding with another black top section, you can stack them up on each other like that. You just got to remember to do it, you know, back and forth while you're stacking. And if you're ever going through and fixing stuff, you got to do it from the bottom up. I like it. Okay, this is a guard post. We'll have to move that. You know, now we need stairs all over the place. Like, all over the place. We'll need some stairs up here. That's not going to be big enough. Can I walk up that? Oh, I can. Okay. They just walk up that. That's cool. So we could put our guard post up here now. We'll end up having them able to walk the whole wall. This will be cool. Eventually. Not yet, but eventually. I think this is a Preston guard post. He'll get that little overhang here, so we can just shoot down there. Yes, he's got some cover here, so he can just go down into cover and start shooting off the edge down at people. Although I guess it's not much cover that way, is it? Should we bring him back in so he's on the actual wall? Oh, I'm still crouched. Hang on. Dog meat, you are in the way. Feels angled. Like, I want him to have some sight over it, but I also wouldn't mind him being able to take that cover. It's not great yet. We'll get there. We'll make it better. And then we'll go ahead and move that turret up too, yeah? I still have no idea where I removed a turret. I guess it was probably on the end down there. I did remove a turret at one point. It was just like, you're holding a turret. And I'm like, no, I'm not. And it was like, yeah, you are. So I had to put it away. And I did, and I never figured out where it came from. I guess it's probably that end one. It is what it is. We have the extra turret, so should we put it out here on the front? Eventually, if you learn how the spawns work, you can just make kill boxes. I do like to have my places built in a way that kind of resembles reality. I say kind of because, you know, floating bricks and whatnot doesn't make it resemble reality very well. This will mean we can move that razor grain around. We can take all of this out too. All of this area is now going to be usable by the settlement here. Major expansion and opening into this. I like it. I think it looks nice. I think it'll look nicer as we get further in. Let's make sure I don't have any more floors. Okay. I wanted to make sure we didn't have any extra floors. We got 13. That's enough to go most of the way. We got 20 extra, or 20 total, that we can either craft or use. Let's put some stairs here for now. That'll allow us to come up on this side and really raise this wall up. Ooh, I hope we make it the whole way. We're getting close to that next level, too. Okay, we made it to that one. That's only 4. I only have 2. Well, I want one there. I think I want the last one on top of that house over there for now. But that raises this wall up. You're definitely not getting in this side. Oh, shit. I fell. I fell out. Yeah, you're definitely not getting in this side anymore. We would have to, if we were going to really do this, we would have to put some chutes in the bottom, some like holes, drainage holes or water flow holes. We'd put some down on the end, down on the other side of the wall over there. So you go down this and then around, and you put some chutes, some little tubing. You put some grating on it, you know, that you could come out and clean it off and whatnot, and then put grating on the inside too. Anything that does get in there is getting trapped still, so that water could go in, and then you put some more down on this end so that water could flow out, and you'd have your water flow inside the wall that way. You'd still have to figure out how to block the water off long enough to drop a wall in here. That would get really interesting. I didn't actually grab these. Let's grab those. I think it's looking nice. I like to make nice large walls, the defenses here. He's defended by a turret now, and he's got shooting lane. That's 2 turrets on the entry path. 2 turrets on the back here where the actual entry is. Eventually, I wouldn't mind putting some more slabs in the middle here. Although if I was going to do it now, I'd start pushing out. We'd come out to the back end. And if I remember correctly, there's a way to put a wall all the way along the back end of these houses. Getting over this is the big problem spot, but it can be done. I've had a wall that goes all the way back to the back corner of this house and then goes that way. And it just goes all the way around base. An entire wall. Preston checking stuff out. What's up, buddy? What's going on? He's a good man. He's looking out for people. I can't complain. Carla's here. I was trying to see if there's anything we can cut back on our little collectibles, but for the most part, the recipes are pretty standard recipes. We need a way to get up on that wall. Yeah, I am. Okay. I want to make sure I was in the right deal there. The right DLC. See, this is what I was talking about. That little bit of a lift and that black top, those squares on top aren't interacting with the black squares underneath them on the next one, you could stack them all day long, all different directions if you wanted. Just keep stacking and stacking and stacking. It's a really nifty little thing. All right, we're gonna put the one in there, like I said. Nope, can't make any more floors, which is fine. Technically, I can go all the way over to here. So that's cool. Walk all the way up and around. Man, it might be time to really start couple more concrete shipments. We could start making the living area and the bedrooms and all that right here. I bet this is what I'm gonna do. Is I'm gonna end up turning this flat here into the bedrooms, or not bedrooms. I'm gonna turn this into the living area / merchant quarters. We're gonna move all of the workstation stuff here over into what will be my place over here, a workshop, which may get increased in size. I may try to see if I can't sneak another. I know right now I can't. This won't let me, the plant, but if I spin this right, I might be able to get a 5th row in there. And so we'll have a 5 by, I believe it's 5 deep already. Yep. So we'd have a 5 by 5 area here. If that doesn't work, we may spin it. So I'd have to spin it probably this way to get enough room over here. If that doesn't work and we wanted to do it differently, we could spin it the other way so that all these are spun this way and they actually meet right up to the bush there if we wanted. Don't know that we even want to at this point. All right, so we've got stairs there, stairs up in the front. We've got the 2 outposts there, stairs there to that wall, outpost back here, stairs back here. We need stairs on this end. Did we do a short one up top? Probably a short one up top and then a big one going down. I guess we could do a big one and then a short one. That's not bad looking. That gives our railing going up. So we can come up here now. See out and about. And then if I was going to do one here, I would do... So we'll need a wall. I think we'll do the grading system. So like so. You could just do a single square if you really wanted to. But I think the long ones look more uniform. And then... I gotta come this way. There we go. There we go. Stair down into this one. So they can now go up and down right here. This is all going to be temporary for the most part. And then we'll do a stair here. We'll move this one over one. There we go. So we got a spot here to get up and down on this side. We got a spot on that side. And then you can get up and down right here on the wall. We'll end up putting some more security outposts on this end. And then I believe we got to go down to this end and we got to put in a short one and then another long one so that they can get up and down this corner up ahead here. And then it'll be time to sleep so that we get to the next day again. We'll just go right in the middle. And then... go like so. There we go. I actually feel like it would be more beneficial to pull that back just slightly. It's almost centered on the deal here. All right, Preston coming up to the front. Let's take a look and see how this looks with him coming up there from the front. We might as well check it out. Nice little wall system here. Yes, you can see in right now. We could raise it up one more, all the way across the outer wall here on the water, and it would be a lot harder to see in anything. So we'd be coming in here. We got a turret there, obviously taking anybody out on the front. There's another turret to back it up here.
Why can't the Institute just leave us alone?
Preston on the front. It looks kind of like it's mounted into that. Turning into a silhouette there up in the tower. I think it looks nice. I think it looks real nice. I'm liking it. All right, there is a few things we need to add stuff that we just have not done. And that is well, it's not what I was looking at, but weapon racks apparently are a thing. These are all rugs, I do believe. Rugs and mats. Wall decorations. Oh, we can put up different flags. Oh, that's cool. Oh, yeah. Oh, we got to do it. We got to do it. Minuteman flag and a U.S. flag? Abso-freaking-lutely. Absolutely. I like how they went back to the colony's stars and stripes. Although it's not exact because there's no star in the middle from what I remember. It's just a circle of stars. Right? Am I right? Or is that not right? Oh, ew. We can mount stuff? Feral ghoul head? What? Glowing one head. Ooh. Gorilla head. Haven't seen a gorilla. That must be different. Mirelurk claw. Mirelurk hunter head. Mirelurk king head. Queen claw. Oh. Mole rat head. Mongrel dog head. Ugh. I don't know that I'm mounting stuff. Got some paintings if we really wanted to get decorative. I don't know that I do. That's some abstract stuff. The Admiral with a cannon there. Huh. I don't usually mess with those. GNN. Bosscom. Interesting. The Unstoppables. Some good stuff here. Interesting stuff. These are all powered signs, too. They can light up. They have the little antenna thing on the top. There are a lot of these. Holy crap. Well, that's cool. I have seen some of these signs, because I usually put up the electrical for our power area. We go back here. Wasn't exactly what I'm looking for, but... Liquors. I do like some of these. That's cool. Ah, the lettering. You can do lettering stuff. When they're basic, yeah, there's just basic letters. Numbers, letters. You can spell your own stuff. Miscellaneous. I believe this is what I was looking for. I was looking for the refrigerator to start putting some stuff in. Hanging buoys? No, that's not it. Okay. We got the Vault Boy and Vault Girl statues. Christmas trees. That's kind of cool. Nuka-Cola flag. Is it in miscellaneous? Maybe it's just in miscellaneous. We got the ashtray, the basketball hoop, the campfire. Candles. Wait, I can put in candles now? Really? So I could put candles across this and have candles burning. That's interesting. It does take oil. We can make a cat bowl. There's the cigarette machine. We can start storing our smokes and stuff in the cigarette machine. Oh, the fire barrel. Oh. That's an add-on. I couldn't do that before. That's cool. We can make our own grills. Is it cleaner? Doesn't look cleaner. The picture down there looks the same as the other grills. Ah, here we go. We have an ice cooler. So we can store stuff in the ice cooler. There is the milk vending machine. I'm not using that necessarily. Nuka-Cola machine. Again, probably not using that. There's an oil lamp post. Oh, that's interesting. I usually lit my stuff up with actual power. There's the dumpster. Vin machine. I thought there was like just a regular refrigerator. Maybe it's the ice thing. Fish basket? That's interesting. A stereo. Espresso machine. Oh, we got flagpoles. I can make Sean's crib. That's funny. I thought it was a refrigerator. Maybe it's just the ice machine. It would have been in this area, so it's got to be just the ice machine. Anyway, I wanted to start sticking stuff in the ice machine. I don't think it's in here. Now, here's the siren and the bell. Those workstations. Stores, which we can't do any of those yet. Local leader rank 2. Cap collector for the bigger ones. So we do need to get cap collector. What is it? Cap collector 2? Okay. There's some stuff to be done. Crafting stations. Nuka-Cola mixer. I don't have that. Cages. I don't think I've ever played with these. Free caps. A gunner cage. Chance to capture a gunner when powered. Shut power off to release captured enemy. Huh. We can make like fighty arenas? Really? Quitting time siren? It's got lights on it. Like red, green, red, yellow, green, like a street light. Beta wave emitter? Oh, it makes a creature's caught non-aggressive. Huh. Oh, no, I've done that. Where was the miscellaneous? There we go. Recruitment beacon. It needs 1 power. This is how you start bringing people to your settlement. There's a recruitment beacon. This is what I want to put up somewhere so that we can start recruiting people. So let's go ahead and get that in. Yes, it does. It requires power before we can do anything with it. Do we make a small generator, start bringing people in? Because this is how we start increasing the size of our settlement. Making more product, getting people with more jobs. I think that's ideal at this point. I know Marcy doesn't want us to do it, but you better not tell anybody about this place. All right, we're going to go ahead and attach the wire. And then it is off. There's a way to listen to it. Recruitment radio beacon. Was that not it?
Attention.
There it is.
Commonwealth residents. Are you looking for a safe place to settle?
Are you looking for a safe place to settle? Home in on these coordinates.
Willing to work hard, you can make the Commonwealth a better place.
Yep, if you're willing to work hard, you can make the Commonwealth a better place. It's got the music. All right. I don't want to be banned too much. I already got copyright dung in Russia over one of the first video, the music or whatever in it early. I'm like, oh, whatever. I can't do anything about it, so. All right. You know what we should do? Is just pick these up and put them all back down. Where is food? Water, food, and then we need to increase water, and we're going to need to increase food. And I can actually make 12 more raise agreement ready. Yes, our food's going to drop off for a second. June's going to have to be reassigned. It's okay. Might have to change his outfit up. We'll put it along the side of the house, though. It'll look a little nicer. I keep stepping out to my right so that I get guaranteed green, and then we'll move left, like so. And that lets us see as soon as it's ready to put one in. And then because we had 12 out down at the bottom here, there's 8 left now. I put 4 in already. But you can kind of see. What? The counter there. So we'll put in the 12. We'll get June assigned. This is the easy way to assign them. Easier than Grey Garden, where we were dealing with a bunch of robots, and they have those extras already. And some guys are assigned, and some aren't. Yeah, it's a whole thing with that, trying to get them assigned properly. Which we may end up just pulling those all out and redoing that place so that's a little neater. All right, there's 12. Where's June? I need another bed too. We are short a bed. Which is weird because I didn't think Codsworth counted, but okay. Marcy's stuck sitting at the table again. She's not doing her job very well. Where'd June go? Oh, now she's getting up to do her job. That's fine. Hey, we have a new settler. Already? Now we're going to have to get beds. lined up. All right, June is in. Let's get some more razor grain lined up. We'll give it a little gap. And I can only put in 12 more. So we just put them in until we don't have any because of the way we saved. Actually, it might be there was just 12 razor grain in the workshop, honestly. There's our level. That'll help. May have been a little off with that row, but that's okay. Doesn't have to be perfect, does it? Yeah, that... Well, okay, so this row actually curves. I see. That's not too bad, then. Where's the new guy? New guy!
I wish I knew what the Institute really wanted up here.
First of all, let's give him a pistol. Do I have another hard hat? I do. That's what's up. Leather chest, leather arm, leather leg, right arm, right leg. Road leather. Where'd he go? He's here somewhere. Did he go in and take a bed already? Yes, he did. New guy. I'm gonna send you out here. You're gonna be working another row of razor grain for now. They'll help get our food up to 12. Really keep them fed as we're bringing people in. Now, if you want to stop that process, just shut that thing off. Just go up there, hit the button, shut it off, and it will stop that process. Powered. Oh, yeah, see. Well, oh, wait, what? It has its own power? No, it requires power. Okay. So the next thing I want to do is spin these. And then we'll get a couple more of them in. We got to get it up to 20. We'll have all the water for people. Uh-oh, I'm out of concrete. That's all right. We're up to 12 food, 12 water. We can get 6 more people in here, basically. And then we need a bed. Where's bed? Furniture, bed. I will have to increase space around here at some point. Because we've got beds in that room maxed out, beds in that room maxed out. We got a bathroom there. I guess we go over to another house. We'll move them in our old house. How about that? We know it's secure, so... Just have them in the living areas, or do we stick them in the sections here? I don't think I can get a bed in there. I think it's too small. Yeah. Oops. Right. Spin it. Want the head at this end. Looks good there. Looks good there. I don't know that I can get another one in here. Oh, it showed one. What about there? Oh, okay, I see. I'm turned. Turned on that one a little bit. Those are really close together. And I bet we can push this one over a little further. Right there. There we go. So it's 3 beds in that room now. Another room over here. What are we up to? 8? I think we can just kick one there. One there. Somebody's sleeping next to the turret area. Let's go ahead and spin that. There we go. We'll get some people in that room. Although that doesn't feel very open, does it? Thinking we need 2 more. I'm thinking we're just gonna bunk them in here. In the living room area. It'll just be a barrack, if you will. I don't think there's going to be any visual. It's good enough for government work, right? I could technically probably just pull that one in. So if I moved that one over, which it looks like I can do, I have to pull this bed back. What is that shit? Now it's not going to let me put it there? There we go. I almost had it. I'm trying not to move too much. Come on. Right there. Oh, I see the problem. And then if we went right there, I mean, you're not seeing out that window, that's for sure. And then if I really wanted, I could probably shove this one back against this corner and probably put another one in here. I wouldn't want my head next to someone's feet. I'm not going to do that to people. Nobody wants to be next to the smelly things at the end of the day. So we got 14 beds, 12 food, 12 power. Our defense is pretty high. We got the refrigerator. It's not 20. You can hold up to 20 people at each settlement, so. Let's go ahead and see if I have anything else. It's almost 4 a.m. already. Let's go ahead and do that level up. There, let's do that. We do need to do the cap collector, the second rank of cap collector, right? Oh, that's level 20. I can't even do that yet. Okay. Well, that's the next one. What's going on, Chris? Welcome on in, buddy. How we doing? We're upgrading our sanctuary settlement here, man. About to start getting merchants into the place so I can just start making my caps here. It's awesome. We got a store finally. So we're just going to do a generic trader. I cannot do the big ones until we hit rank 20. Which it's wood, bottle caps, and steel. The wood and steel, not bad. The bottle caps are the issue. Keep busy raising maple leaves. Keeping busy raising the Maple Leafs future forward line. Fallout's going well. You playing NHL? Are you playing in a hockey game on me? Are we doing this backwards? That's funny. Ooh, excuse me. Trade shop. So 600 caps. Trade stand, that's 300. What's the difference? I don't know if there's any difference. Trade shop, trade stand. There might be a difference. I mean, I guess we got to go with the bigger one. We've got the caps. We could put it right in front of the workshop, too. Oh, there you go. We could have the general store right next to the entry point. Dog's going to have to move here. 600 caps removed. Now, we'll get a person for it. We're not quite there yet. That's okay. We'll get it done. But, hey, we got a general store right here now. Haven't followed in hockey years, but, you know, you're raising a bunch of athletes. Oh. Whew, right over my head, man. Right over my head. I got you. Raising those future Maple Leafs. I got you now. The dumbass is caught up. Sorry. Like, what is he talking about? You got your kids and you're raising the future Maple Leafs. I got you. I'm caught up. Oh, man. Well, it's good to hear. They need some sort of future. Something needs to be happening for the Maple Leafs there. Move the dog bowl. Put the doghouse over by our future place over here. Place is starting to look nice. Sanctuary's starting to really go and grow. Someday the Woodcock brothers will rule the NHL. There you go. There you go. Make them little fighters. You got to be scrappy in the league, man. That was one of my problems. Interestingly enough, and I'm not touting my own horn or anything, because you know lots of people get looked at when they're young. But when I was 15, I actually had scouts there. They came and watched a couple of us at the game I was playing. So I actually did have scouts. I was not scrappy enough. That was one of the things that was in my deal. I'm sure was I was told later, but I was not scrappy enough. So it's a very interesting dilemma that we come across. All right, I gotta put all of the food stuff now in that refrigerator. So Addictol, no. Ashray, no. Mac and cheese. Which actually, that's dry food, huh? I don't have a dry food container. We could put one down. We'll put one down. All my little collectible stuff here. Some bourbon. Bubble gum. Canned dog food. That'll go. You'll be scrappy unless you're European. Yeah. I'm small. I mean, I'm only 5'6", so I was much on the smaller side. My skill game was good, but I had no like. So we're talking before military, obviously. The military changed up what I did quite a bit, but before the military, man, I was just this little. You could shove me around all day long. This little tiny kid, $120 soaking wet, 5'6". I was nothing, and that was my physique not being filled out properly, muscular enough, and not being feisty enough was definitely a downfall for me. It was an issue. My finesse game was great. I could do circles around people. I'd play in beer leagues and I'd make adults look like they were silly, but I had no strength. It was all, I was very quick. I was very agile. I had good stick skill, good puck skills, but I had no physical side. And I mean, the second you start stepping up in the leagues, it starts getting physical. Now somebody'd hit me and I'd turn around and I'd be lucky if I wasn't thrown the fuck out. Oops. That coffee tin can stay in there. That can go with all the coffee stuff in the living area later. We got some cram to put away. Yeah, I had no physical game. Now I went and joined the military obviously when I was 18, came back out when I'm 19, and I went from a $120 to a $165, and it was like somebody let me rip their freaking head off. I was angry and all that. So you don't think Ty Domi? No, Ty Domi was not big. Probert was a little. I think he was 6'1". I want to say he might have been a little smaller than that, but Domi was only 5'8". So yeah, Domi was a little guy, but he was feisty and he could play. So teach your kids, get them those the stick, yeah, even the little plastic sticks, and some tennis balls, man. Tennis balls were so much harder to work with because they bounce around a lot more than even the street hockey balls, the street hockey pucks, and then your ice hockey pucks. The tennis ball, I played with a tennis ball for several years before I started playing, real hockey with a puck and stuff. The puck was nothing. The tennis ball made it so that I was like juggling the tennis ball on my stick and stuff in the air and learning the bounces and all this, and really works your control as far as that goes. So, little tip from somebody who's done some stuff. I wasn't great. I didn't ever get drafted, but I was scouted. I was a 15-year-old in an adult league, so it was cool. It was really cool that I did that. I was the youngest guy out there, except for one person, who was one of my cousins. He was 13 playing in the league. I think he was the reason that they were actually scouting. But I was definitely looked at. We had scouts in the stands, so it was a cool thing. Very cool. But you got to be feisty. I don't think your kids are going to have a problem with that. I've talked to you enough now and heard enough that I think your kids are good. Just keep working them on that growth. You'll have some future hockey players if they want to. We put those melons in there. Trying to get all my food stuff moved over here. I know that most of this food stuff is not a necessity to hold on to in the game, but I like to have a little fun. Have it seem as though, you know, the people got stocks of stuff and whatnot. Always think it's a cool thing. I don't think the soft shell Mirelurk meat was on my save list. So that's cool. We'll put that in there. Put the sugar bombs in there. Potato flour. Thistle can go in it. Vodka can get put away. Wild corn, wild mute fruit. And the yum yum deviled eggs. Oh yeah, there we go. All right. Let's go over there, over to our ice container. This is going to be our food container. Nope, wrong button. So no weapons or apparel. There we go. We don't want to put our grilled rad stag. That'll either be or that'll be used for our 25 carry weight. Either Maple Leafs or linebackers in the NFL. I mean, they'll get final say before that. You probably want to know, you know, when they're 12 or 13, they'll start pushing one sport or the other, and just give them that boost into it. You know what I mean? Give them everything you can to help push them into what they enjoy. Whichever one it is, you know, if they don't enjoy it, forcing it on them is never gonna make it work. It just never does. Parents, and I mean you know especially, but to anybody else out there watching, you know, later on and stuff, parents tend to try to push their kids to do stuff that they wanted to do. Don't do it. Give your kids support into what they want. You'll get more out of them that way. They will do better most of the time if you just give them that boost, give them that support. It's kind of crazy, but it does work. Oh, I had a mute fruit on me? Hold on, that doesn't need to go in there. Nuka Cherry, Nuka Cola, Quantums. We got a couple Quantums here. Was I saving purified water in there? I don't think so. They've got to be rich enough to support your ass. Yeah! Yeah, that's I think that's what most of us are looking for is that capability for them, your children, to help support you down the road. You helped them get there, they can help you later. And good kids will do that. They'll help you. It is a cool feature. My butt is supported in the wrong way. Well, hopefully I can figure something out to fix that at some point here, but I still got to find my niche. I do got a ton of cherry tomatoes going, though. I'm learning how to do the gardening thing real well. And let me tell you, no matter what happens in the world, no matter what happens, everybody needs food. That's what I figured out. That's why I started getting into the gardening stuff. Hopefully I get better with it as I go. But, yeah. Oof. Oh, I had potatoes. Those don't need to go in there either. Those need to go somewhere else. Vodka. Wild corn. I just like to keep my food stuff here. Like I said, I like to have it seem like the people here are supplied. So I think it's kind of cool to have all that aid stuff in there. And then I don't think I had any junk stuff. Yeah, no junk stuff. We're starting to get aways here, though. It's cool. I'm happy with this. I really am. How is my corn, mute fruit, and I got potatoes. You know, let's take the potatoes out. This is the adhesive right here. You take your purified water, your potatoes, mute fruit, and corn. And this is how you start making all the adhesive. Vegetable starch. It is worth 5 adhesive. You guys can't see it because it's under the camera here, of course. We can make quite a bit of that. It is 3 corn, 3 mute fruit, 3 potatoes, and 1 purified water. So it takes a little bit to make, but boom. Make one of that, a little bit of experience. I'm going to start saving up. I'd like to keep like 50 of each. 50 corn, 50 mute fruit, 50 potatoes. I like to have a stockpile. So we'll go ahead and hold off on going too heavy on that. Where am I going? Where am I going? I'm turning circles now. All right, with it being a new day, almost, I think it's time for us to go around and we did the ArcJet supplies place yesterday with the Brotherhood of Steel. It was a pretty good time. We got a bunch of shock batons, which actually do electrical damage on top of physical. So we're gonna go distribute those amongst our people. Make our people a little bit stronger in the melee department. I think that's the next big thing to work on here. What am I looking for? Potatoes, water, mute fruit, and corn. And then we can cook that mongrel dog meat up. I forgot to do that. The mutt chops, the mutant hound chops are worth more. And then the mutt chops are worth more than their base ingredient. And, stingwing meat? 1 turns to 35. Really? Stingwing filet. Oh, those Yao Gai ribs. Those actually sound good. We killed a Yao Gai as well. Yao Guai? Guai? Gui? Guai. I'm going to say Guai. Yao Guai. Let's cook those up. 35 coins on the stingwing filet, huh? We'll see what that's worth. It's going to get to a point where I'm only going to be picking up junk and stuff. There's going to be a lot of crap that I'm not going to be picking up anymore. Wrong button, hockey. It's worth 30 like this. So it's maybe a little more. Not much. We'll go do a round of stuff either way, though. I don't think I really have much to sell at the moment. Unfortunately. Been saving a bunch of the weapons and stuff to break down. As we get higher up, we break them down more. Hey, there's our second farmer.
Up to see Grey God? You should go. Whole place is run by robots.
Can we
Yes,
trade
it
a
is.
few things?
Of course.
We've done Grey Garden. He's got some bottle caps and a sweet roll to put away. Let's get him armed up. 10 mil. Throw the 15 rounds on there. I will have to take a quick break, let the pups out, use the restroom, and grab my monster. And take like 5 minutes, and we'll be back in. So it'll be a brief intermission here coming up, guys. Do appreciate y'all being here. Especially Chris. Thank you for coming out, Chris. Do appreciate it. All that support
I'd like
helps.
to trade some items.
All that support helps, man. It's hard to do this. Like, I could sit here and I can talk to myself. Don't get it wrong. I sit here, I play video games at night. There's other things going on, so I can't stream at night. but I'd sit here and talk to myself anyway. So it's not hard for me to do the talking to myself thing. However, doing it consistently and staying consistent with it gets a little difficult for all of us, I think. You know, it's not easy to do stuff and continue when you're not getting just having that little bit of conversation with people makes a big difference. It helps elevate people. Helps elevate me. I'm not perfect. I'm a fallible human being. It's hard to push through sometimes. So I do appreciate you guys coming out here. All of you that have been here this week, last week, since I've come back. Thank you very much. All right.
Help you.
We got him kitted out. I think I got an army helmet on
I'll try to make myself useful.
June. Yeah.
No one wants to see a grown man feeling sorry for himself.
June.
I'll
Yeah.
hand
I'd like
it
to
you.
trade some
This
items.
place isn't off.
Let's go ahead. We're gonna give him. Oh, I forgot to give the other guy a stun thing, huh? We're gonna give him a hard hat. Do I not have another hard hat? I don't have another hard hat. Okay. I guess we're not giving him a hard hat. Shock baton. Instead of that board he had. This is medium speed. It does a total of 33 physical and electrical damage combined. Better than that board we had on him at 23 and slow.
I know I'm not
It's
the
still
only
a hole,
person here
but it
who's
could be
lost
worse.
someone. I just
Marcy.
Let's trade some things.
Marcy, she has a shock baton. She's running around with a minigun. That's our defense right there. Mess with Marcy at the front gate. I dare someone. Just lighten them up. I haven't seen anybody attack here yet. It's been kind of funny, honestly. She's doing a good job. She's deterring everybody. So I got a pocketed metal left leg and a lightweight metal left leg. Either one is 7 and 3, and she's got an 8 and a 4 there. She's got a pocketed painted left leg? What the heck am I wearing? Pocketed painted metal left leg. Okay. That's the one I just put on myself, so. So she's good to
Just
go.
when you think you're safe, you're not. That's how they always get you.
We have nothing in the steamer trunk to sell right now. Let's go ahead and put away that board so we're not carrying that around. I do have a pipe pistol, I guess, but it's nothing special. You can't change anything with Preston yet. That kind of sucks. Let's go ahead and get our
ain't
new
looking for trouble, I hope.
Just
new
looking to
farmer
trade a
here.
Okay.
And give him that shock baton as well. We want our people prepared and armed. You come mess with our facility, you're gonna get the bullets and or stick.
Most people are good at breaking things. I enjoy putting them back together.
Can we trade a few
I
things?
think I put a sledgehammer on Sturgis. Yeah. We're gonna leave the sledgehammer on Sturgis.
This place is really coming together, huh?
He's a mechanic. I mean, it just seems right. All right, let me go ahead and take that intermission break. We'll get that stuff going. It looks like the crops need a little time anyway here. So we'll be back after a brief intermission. I'm going to go let the pups out, use the restroom, grab a drink, and we'll be back here shortly. Catch you guys for the second half of the stream in just a few. All right. You know what? I didn't use the restroom. I just realized I didn't use the restroom. I let the pups out. We took the birds out. I do appreciate you guys being here, but I'm gonna have to run off and use the restroom one way or another. So I'm gonna go do that real quick. Give me just a moment here. I'm not even gonna mute things. Right, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. It's like going to the rest stop with the kids, stopping. Does anybody need to go to the restroom? And everybody in the back is like, no. And then you get 5 minutes down the road and you hear from the back, I gotta go potty. Every parent knows what I'm talking about out there. And if you aren't a parent, someday you'll know as a parent. You'll get to that moment. You'll be like, damn it, he told me that was going to. You make them pee. Because if I didn't go now, in half an hour, I'd have to pee. I already know it.
You don't need the sight to see that you've done real good for these people.
Yeah, thanks, Mama Murphy. Oh, you know what we need to make? I always forget about this, but there is a chair. A Mama Murphy chair. Where is it? Where is it? It's in here. It's got to be in here. Okay, that's the regular red chair. That's not it. It looks just like that. Is it in miscellaneous? It might be in the miscellaneous. Oh, hey, we got a bobblehead stand. I haven't made that yet. I haven't made a magazine rack yet. There's a couple different things we can make here that are kind of nifty. So we put the bobblehead stand in. You can collect all your bobbleheads and put it on this. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's how kids work, you know. They operate at the most inconvenient times. Absolutely. I know how that works. Oh, hey, we got some nice sinks and toilets. Oh. What is this, add-ons? This has got to be add-on stuff. A little wheelie cart, okay. I haven't seen this stuff. A pommel horse produces happiness, interesting. A weight bench. We could just put in a weight bench and they could just be happy. That's cool. A projector. Television. No, where is her chair at? There's a Mama Murphy chair. Is it an unlock thing? It might be an unlock thing. Maybe that's what it is. She asked for it later. Oh, look, we can build a patio table with the umbrella. It looks just as crappy as the ones that are up here already. Well, we can build a picnic table. We'll put a pool table in later. I like to decorate one of those. You use that nasal spray, eventually you gotta blow the nose. Need the old airways cleared. Alright, back to it. Just a little tiny table, that's interesting. It's like a desk table. That is actually a little bit cooler than the desk. We got Sturgis up front sitting in the desk right now. Where's the magazine rack? Decorations, maybe? I missed a magazine rack. There's the cigarette machine. We gotta put that in. We're gonna have our smokes machine over here for all the smokes that we've been saving. You gotta have certain things. Nope. No, it won't be under wall decorations. Oh, okay, hang on. We got armor racks, no. Display cases. No. Power armor rack, no. Man, some of this stuff's hard to find. We decided after ASA screwed you out of extinction file that you're just gonna go back to ASE. Right? Yeah. Man, I don't really want to go back to Ark, honestly. I'm trying so hard to just move beyond that game. But I do need one more achievement, so I may end up doing a single player stint here at some point. Ugh, I hate admitting that I might do it. But I might do it. Plus, I think a lot of the people who've been watching me for a long time are of the mindset. Oh, that's a nicer desk than this one. But I think most of the people are of the mindset that they'd like to see me play that game because I can showcase so much. Where is the stinking... There it is. Okay. You got a magazine rack here. That's a little one. I like the bigger one here. I think it looks nicer. This one holds just as many. It holds 20. This one holds 20. But I like the way this looks as a display case a little more. I have a lot of different shelving units. Oh, man. I need one of those for my freaking storage unit outside. My shed. Oh, I'd take one of those, actually. That's got more shelves. A little bit smaller, but I don't need giant shelves. Need one of those for outside. So I was missing it, is what I was doing. It's in here. This will allow us to start displaying our magazines we're picking up here. Gonna work up a Lost Island file and use it to fund playthroughs. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea at all. Honestly, I'd probably, personally, I'd probably go with the center. I like the center. It's got really good levels and stuff all over it. It's not as large, and for a single player, that's not bad. Not having giant maps is not a bad thing for single player. The island really isn't bad for single player. Use the smaller racks if you build like a clinic. Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. All right, let's go ahead. And let's see if we can't get... I know I have one bobblehead to put away, and then I have quite a few magazines we picked up already. Oh, we got to put the cigars and the cigarettes all in the cigarette container, too. We'll put our crystal decanter up at some point. Like, I will go through and I will furnish the place, but we gotta build the nice bedrooms and all that here at some point. Packs of cigarettes, we gotta put those away. Picket fences, we picked that up, that was cool. Wasn't it the repair bobblehead? Oh, you know what? It might still be in my inventory. It might be considered a quest item and not removable until we actually get the bobblehead station. That might be what it is. Covert operations manual. I forget what that one did. Stealth or something? Oh. Hold on. Damn it. What'd I just grab? I just grabbed something. A dick doll. Okay. The Your Special is at the very bottom. Island is okay, but we've all beaten before and know where everything ends. The no spice. There's no spice to it anymore. I mean, we've all beaten most of it, but have we gone through? Have you guys all gone through and actually done the tech cave and all that? You know, like I get what you're saying. Use a different map and then fund playthroughs on everything, but so you don't have to be there long, but you could still do the island. It would still be possible to run it for the sake of running the story. And beating the tech cave is not something many people actually have done. So it's just something to point out. All right, Grognak. Picket fences. Yeah, there's my repair bobblehead. Tesla. I don't know that the Your Special... Yeah, it doesn't go on there. Okay. Dun, 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 and we get to display our magazines. I actually like how that looks. Displayed all nicely.
I'll stop complaining when there's
You want to
nothing
make
left to
and
complain
use it
about.
on all... Oh, okay. You want to go through and actually... I see. I see what you want to do. Survivor. I see what you did there. Repair bobblehead. There we go. We got that repair bobblehead on there. Can you take them? Why go down with the ship when you can try to fix it? Yes, you can take it. Cool. I want to go through all my settlements and do a little runaround too. Plus, honestly, the island is kind of the natural starting point. It really is. Like Lost Island, like Paper said, it's more of what the island should have been. It is. A lot of things about the island were not there when the island came out in that game. So, I mean, there's hit and miss points to it. Oh, I took antique globes. I didn't take that a dick doll. I took antique globes. That's okay. Yeah, Lost Islands now, it's big. It's a big map. It does have everything, though. So I kind of get it at the same time. That game does take for freaking ever to do stuff in, though. Like, it's why I'm like, cringing when I talk about how I gotta go back and do an achievement, because I'm just like, I don't really want to.
Why can't the Institute just leave us alone?
I just don't want to. Alright, let's take a look and see if those guys have gotten anything done back here. Not really. That's okay. Alright. Let's head on out. The only route in and out. Right here. This is the only way in and out now. Walls around the rest of the facility or the rest of the settlement here. I think it's looking nice. We'll get more walls. This place will be bigger. I will make this place very large. Carla! You're just the person I kind of wanted to sell stuff to. I do have like a pipe pistol and stuff, so.
Yes?
Hey, Carla.
You again. Here to trade?
Yes.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Always happy to make a
I threw the ammo drum on the combat shotgun I found, so that was kind of cool. All right, pipe pistol. I'll probably give that light 10 mil to somebody. Not everybody has a upgraded 10 mil. I don't have anything in there. We do have the chops. We could sell those, earn a little bit. Do we want to do the stingwing fillet and the ribs? We could store those in the containers. You know what? For now, we're trying to earn some stuff. Let's go ahead and sell those. I'm carrying the Your Special book too. Standard. Do I hold on to these or do I sell these? You know what? I think we're just gonna start selling some of this. The 10 mil I feel like I could use to actually upgrade something. We've got some extra components for a 10 mil. These are all standard stuff for the combat shotgun. And then the natural baseball bat mod. That's nothing special. And then some 38 rounds. And I do believe that's it. So we're going to take most of her caps. That's cool. Throw all my stuff on there. And my goggles. And we'll head on out. Get that sniper rifle ready to go. Caravan distress call. Mechanical menace? I don't know what that is. It's got to be DLC stuff. I don't know what that is. It didn't automatically start, so. There is another quest to do. I don't know if we got enough time for it today. If I'm going to run around all the settlements, I don't know that there's time. Although, honestly, we should probably go over to the, what is it, Ten Pines? Which one is over there? Yeah, Ten Pines Bluff. We should probably go over there, hit that first, and then come back through. That way we don't have to go there, back. God, I love this steamer trunk. Look at that. Another... Oh, it's an auto 10 mil. I don't like those. I don't like the autos. Another metal piece. 2 metal pieces here. You know what? Screw it. Abernathy Farm's right here. Screw it. Oh, I should have brought some more concrete off of Carla. Crap. That's alright. We'll get there. Yeah, because we got Blake Abernathy walking around with the 44 submachine or 45 submachine gun here, so he's doing fine. Let's take a look at Connie.
Around here, folks work for what they got.
Yeah, they do.
Hi.
I take it you want to trade?
Just looking to trade a little.
Okay.
We're not bartering at the moment. She's got a compensated 10 mil. She's got a tire iron. We'll give her a shock baton. So that's definitely an increase in damage. She loses 2 physical damage, but she gains 15 electric damage, which is nice. So compensated, that's 18 damage. We have the that's the auto one that I'm going to get rid of. That one's 17 damage. No. Okay, it's 17. I mean, it's better than your base as far as I understand. They don't have a weapons bench here. And where is... No, that's little Abernathy. Where did Blake go? Oh, he's up in the tower over here. We gotta grab those potatoes too.
That vault suit must be pretty comfortable. Me? I like my clothes with a little room to breathe.
I just want to trade a few things.
Sure.
Now, we could set him up. I do have another army helmet now. We could set him up with an army helmet and some welding goggles. I have more welding goggles back at the base. He'd lose that rad resistance, but I don't know that that matters much for them. I mean, maybe it does. Also, the machete at 23, we can definitely convert that out for a shock baton. And then he has a metal left leg. We've got a right arm. He's got the lightweight leg, okay. We got a right leg. So he's got leather already, which 8 and 4, definitely an upgrade there. Right arm, 8 and 4. Again, big upgrade there. Well, I took it back. That's the wrong button. Come on, Hockey. Get with the program, man. Get him a little bit more upgraded. I don't know. I'll think about it.
Seems to be growing
Grab
well.
these potatoes. Maybe we just take them to Carla and try to get as much of the concrete.
Keep your eyes off my daughter if you know what's good for you.
Man, your daughter is way too young for me, okay?
Oh, really? Well, that's very interesting, but I'm still not changing my mind. Off you go now.
Is she talking to the cat? I think she's talking to the cat. Alright, so we got some water, some potatoes. And gotta grab that fertilizer out of here. They've even got a shipment of wood still here. Eventually we can do the trade routes. And the trade routes just combine stuff.
We'll teach them again if they come back.
Oh. You know what? I bet she doesn't have an upgraded pistol.
Just wanted to trade a few things.
Sure thing.
Yeah, she got a regular 10 mil. There we go. That's gonna upgrade her. So from... No, that's 18 damage. Down to 17 damage. That's not better. She still has a tire iron. Shock batons. Shock batons for everyone. Good enough. Is Blake up in the tower? Yeah, he is. Oh, I gotta see this during the day.
Nice jumpsuit. Something tells me your style ain't gonna be cut.
Yeah, look at that. Looking good there in the tower. I like the way that looks. I really do. Gives him kind of that turret. What is it called? Bunker feel there, which is really cool. Love that monster. No, did I come through and hit this corn? It's definitely not available. We gotta get the red rocket going, too. This is actually, I usually bring the transmitter thing out to here and run it out here. I haven't been leveling enough yet. I usually power level a bit more in this game before I go out and do half the stuff we've done. Having the combat shotgun, though, of course, very nice now. That upgraded suppressed pistol. Again, very nice, because you can pop off the shots. They don't know necessarily where you're at. Sniper rifle, always a good one. Do love my rifle. Need more ammo. That'll be something we will get into. I was hitting that VATS to see if there was anything up here. Just the rifle in general is really nice. Ten Pines is over that direction. There's a spawn sometimes up here. I haven't gotten it to work this time. You can get a merchant to spawn here, though, sometimes. That'll sell you Brahmin. Really nifty. Brahmin make fertilizer. They do take up space, but I'm a fan of the fertilizer for the jet. Not that I would do that if it was real life drugs, they'd be off the table. I would not. I just wouldn't be interested in it. Hell, I smoked cannabis for quite a few years. There's something up there. Those are super mutants. Oh, shit. I saw motion. Let's see what we can do about hitting them, huh? I see him coming. Got him. He probably blew up the one that was with him. There were at least 4 of them. I don't see any more. I'm sure they're up there still. We gotta get up to higher ground. Super mutants, man. You gotta watch out for those things. I don't even know if they know where I'm at exactly. There's one. I missed. I can't see him. He's got to be in these. There he is. Oh, he moved. That hit. That hit. Gotta love that shotgun. That upgraded shotgun's so much better than the short barrel. We killed one in the explosion, and then the guy that exploded, so that's 2. We shot this guy, that's 3. There were 4. I counted 4. I don't see the 4th. I don't know if we actually took him down or what. Here's the exploded one. Suicider, nuclear material. Here's one. It's got a board. May have actually gotten one up on the hill. Gotta watch out for those super mutants. Those things are freaking crazy. I don't see anything. There was definitely a fourth one. Ooh, there's the suicider. Lost his leg. If you can headshot them, you can actually get a mini nuke off of them. I haven't accomplished that yet, but I might as well tell you guys. You can do it. If you can headshot them. I was shooting at him by these trees. I didn't think I killed one up here. I could have swore I saw 4. I don't know. I don't see anything. Hub flower. All right, let's get to our settlement here. See if they've got some of that corn ready to go. They should. Crazy that super mutant's gone. There was some more hub flower back there. I don't know if I'm going to go all the way over there to get it, but it's right there on that little hilltop. Yeah, I don't know where that fourth one went. I know I saw 4. I counted 4 heads. I'm almost positive. There was the suicider, the melee, and 2 gunners. Unless he ran when they exploded. Uh-oh. I hear shooting. It's off that way. It's a ways off that way. Is that, Lucas is here. I don't think Lucas sells any shipments that I'm looking for.
Lucas. Best way to spend your caps is protecting your hide with my armor. That advice is free.
Sure. Let's take a look.
What you see is what you get.
I don't have my charisma stuff on, so. He's got some just standard combat armor pieces. Wait, combat armor? Hold on, that's not metal. Our right arm is 8 and 4. We do have the champion arm, 15 and 9. That is the good stuff. I thought there was a tier above metal. I think I said something the other day. That's the good stuff right there. Combat armor. We might pick some of those up at the minimum for our people. Metal chest piece, too. We have a metal chest. Okay. That's 173 because it's lightweight and enameled. 17 and 5. That actually is going to be better if we can move the pocketed over. Switch the pocketed for the lightweight. Might not be a bad idea. Muffled is good, too. Muffled reduces sound. Always love it. Combat armor is polymer. It's pretty good stuff. Yeah. I thought there was one. I couldn't remember what it was. I think I called it polymer actually, polymer armor. I couldn't remember what it was, but yeah, combat armor. It is good stuff. Absolutely true. He's got the wraparound goggles. I'm not interested in the Wastelander right leg. Although these unique pieces, I probably will end up buying them once we start to get a silly amount of caps. I have 3,041. You guys can only see about half of that there, but 3,041 caps right now. I'll start to buy that, just the specialty, anything with a star like this, the legendary stuff, as soon as we start getting a ton of caps coming in. Which we will. Yeah, okay. We're gonna end up trading with them. Let's put on our merchant gear. And I'll end up selling, like I said, some of this stuff, like the leather armors, some of that stuff will end up going at some point. It's just gotta get there. It's usually your go-to because it's decent stuff and looks pretty dope. Yeah.
Out to kill you.
Lucas.
Got the best armor in
Yeah,
these
no,
parts.
absolutely. I'm pretty sure it's the highest tier of external armor pieces. Who the f be moving me?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Oh,
Got plenty of stock.
his head's halfway in the the animal there. All right. So it's down to 52. I mean, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy all of it. And you're right, it does look better than the metal. At this point, though, my metal chest stuff isn't quite there yet. But with it rolling, it means we'll start getting that stuff. So is it worth the metal chest piece? 17 and 9, 12 and 5. That's like a 50% upgrade. Not quite, but it's almost a 50% upgrade in stuff there. It's more effective against gunfire. Higher resistance. Yeah, that makes sense. I thought that the metal has so the metal has physical resistance and electrical resistance. Actually, I'd be willing to say that the combat just has higher of both. Base. Like I have a pocketed metal right leg here, for example, okay? Pocketed, all it adds is carry weight. And it's 7 physical, 3 energy. I called it electrical, it's energy. And the combat armor variant of a right leg has 8 physical and 8 energy. So it's higher on both ends. It also weighs a little more, but combat stuff, definitely the way to go. I think we're going to spend the extra caps on the chest piece, get that chest piece going. I think explosive, it depends on what the type of explosive is. Because, you know, you got your different types of grenades do different types of damages. The leather armors have higher energy resistance versus physical resistance, but I think the combat armor is just generally higher from what I'm seeing. We could keep stuff for a while, get full sets, and see what happens to what. Really, it's the rad resistance that's harder to come by. From what I remember, at least. Memory can be a tricky thing. Do we buy some sunglasses for 14? It gives better perception. I don't know if that helps the AI. I'll sell the auto pistol. I don't like the auto 10 mils. There are other weapons that I like automatic more. This muzzled light pistol, that's actually doing less damage than a normal 10 mil pistol. I think we're going to sell that. It's 59 more caps coming back. Do we sell the tire? I think we'll hold the tire irons as backups because we're going to start getting more and more people. I do have a bunch of potatoes to sell. We can get rid of some of that purified water. There's another 70 back. Nope, 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 nope. Wrong button. We could sell the 38. Well, let's do the Tatos first. The 38 rounds don't weigh anything. Yeah, it seems to me that the combat armor is just a tier above even the metal. It looks like, according to the stats on the base ones there, that it was just higher in both physical and energy, which is not a bad thing. All right, I got up to 101. Oh, no, he's got caps still. Okay, we could just take some caps from him. That'll be fine. Let's liquidate our resources. Looks good to me. 44 caps back, and we got a little bit of gear. Oops. My welding goggles are still on? Did I not have the black rim glasses on? I might have effed that up. Nice, we got some corn. Well. Keep grabbing this corn. I can sell that too. Check on this. More corn and water. I could probably get more caps from them if I really wanted. Did that say nuclear material? It did. There's a nuclear material in there. Huh. They got a shipment of concrete here, too. I was going to use that, keep building up their walls. We ran out of time. I don't really have time to go do a quest today, unfortunately. Militia hat, glasses, and suit. All right, it's all my charisma stuff.
Lucas, the best way to spend your
See if we take a little bit more of his caps.
That advice is free.
Let's see what you got.
My prices are firm. Haggling gives me a headache.
I like how the Brahmin was just walking into us. Just walking right into you there. Oh. I probably shouldn't be selling the potatoes and the corn and all that. I probably should be bringing some back along with the mute fruit so that we can start making more adhesive. Little things. We could definitely do the water though. We'll take the corn with us. I shouldn't have sold it. It's not worth me buying back the potatoes now either. Yeah, 13 per. We'll just go get more. All right. Wow, that didn't put that on very cleanly. Okay, no, she's good. I think we need to head back. Oh, no, security batons.
I just need to trade gear with you.
Those things are really cool. From the synths, damage-wise, the shock batons. I said security. Shock batons. Security baton is the base version. I like the fact that you'd like, bam! That's pretty cool.
I just want to trade a few things.
Sure thing.
Yep, she's got a tire iron too. I mean, I tried to gear them up decently. All right. I could elevate some walls here. Is Lucas trying to walk out of here into the wall? I think we need to put a hole in the wall right here so that he can walk in and out, and we'll have a spot that's lifted and guarded. I do have a main guard at every place with at least a 45 submachine gun, though. So a little bit of extra defense there. Nobody's been raided since the Abernathy Farm raid, and we happen to be showing up for that one, so got to help them put those guys down and really secured that place up nicely. Should we head down to Grey Garden? We can head down to Grey Garden. Feel like it's getting ready to get dark. 5 p.m. Yeah. Should probably do a sleep roll. Suicide or super mutant. That ended up over here? Holy crap. A piece of him ended up all the way over here. They died down here, didn't they? Yeah, there's the leg. There's the other two, other one and the body of the mutant. Yep. It's gonna rain. We need to just go ahead and head on back. I don't even know if Carla will be there at this point. Cool, we got that combat armor. We'll have to take a look at upgrading that too. We may end up needing to start up the Red Rocket. And maybe that's something we work on today, is going and hitting that place up. Hopefully that game volume's not too loud. My volume's up a little higher than it. This game's a little on the louder side. I think I have the music and stuff turned down. Let's take a look at the audio real quick. Yeah, master volume's all the way up. We could actually turn that down a little. We turn effects back up. We'll leave the music down. Turn the footsteps up. I gotta have the radio up a little bit. It's the music that I gotta watch. See if that helps a little. It looks a little lower. Oh yeah, the walls appearing. It's a nice looking wall there. Starting to really come together. You're not getting in this side. Carla will probably be gone. I'd have really liked to have gotten more concrete from her. Oh yeah, the sun's real low over there. It's gonna get dark real soon. Did that corpse pop back up? I threw this corpse over the edge. I intentionally chucked this dude down over the edge. It popped back up. Down there in the water now. I like our defensive wall here. I like this entryway. I'm gonna make it a lot cooler. I see Sturgis up ahead. No, Carla is here still. Cool.
Hope this rain lets up soon.
We're gonna spend some more caps. Unfortunately, you gotta spend some caps to get going.
Yeah?
And I've been holding some shipment cost statistics.
Hey, Carla.
Back again? Time to do business?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Here's what I got.
47 caps, that's what she's got. Taking that concrete. That's a good price on wood. You know what? I might grab some more junk too. That's a decent price for steel right there alone, and you get the other things with it. Circuitry. Circuitry's 45 a piece in shipment. We got to get down to Diamond City at some point here too. Couple cloth. That's not bad price. 3 aluminum for 2 caps. I can do that. 3 aluminum for 4 caps. I can do that. Rubber steel for 2. Eventually, we'll just start buying shipments of everything. Asbestos is expensive, and that is something we need for something. I do believe asbestos is used for something. I don't know. We'll hold off for now. We just got it out of that oven mitt anyway. I like hot plates. Hot plates are good. They're cheap. Copper? Copper's relatively expensive. Those fuses aren't bad. She's going to make some caps off of me this time. Desk fans. Those are good ones. Concrete for 2. That's not bad. See, she's over here smoking. She'd be a good one to be trading the cigarettes with instead of caps. Because she'd be like, yeah, I'll hoard all of that stuff. And you could probably get some things off of her there. We've been picking up quite a bit of beer bottles. That is not cheap for fertilizer. Not cheap for cement there. Antiseptic. Antiseptic's the thing that's on my list for collection. Acid is also something that we collect. So that Abraxa cleaner for 9, I'm going to go ahead and take that. 2 lead on the weight. Yeah, okay. Do we got anything to send back her way? Doesn't look like it. She got earned 600 some caps. I'm going to end up buying her out of stuff later, but I could sell some of the corn. But I think the other stuff is more useful right now. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, I'm going to lose some caps. It's okay. I could put Sturgis on the general store, couldn't I?
Yeah.
We are surviving. Marcy looks like a freaking badass. All right, let's check out... oh, no, I need to put stuff away. I have some auto pistols in here. Those have a lot of value to them. I could probably sell those. I know I was saving some of the weapon stuff for breakdown. You could break them down into components and stuff. But, we might go through. Like I said, some of this stuff's going to end up getting removed. It's just a matter of when. And, you know, when we decide to cut it all back down. Like, I got some Institute rifle, Institute pistol. Definitely got some stuff in here. There's another hard hat. I do have another hard hat. Who was I putting that on? Oh, what's his name? June. I was going to take June out of the military, the army helmet. I have another minigun. I have enough 5mm. I could set up Blake Abernathy with a minigun. You know what? That actually sounds like fun. Let's do that. So we'll put the tire irons away. I did not need any more shock batons at the moment. We got those all handed out. Store the machete, store the board. Was I gonna do the army helmet? I might have wanted to do the army helmet. I have more of the welding goggles. We don't have a whole bunch of bandanas yet, which kinda throws it off, but you know what? If we'll get one army helmet from June still. That's 2. I can switch out the 2 main. I can make it happen. Leather pieces. I don't know that the metal was good enough yet. Okay, a Braxo cleaner, which I was grabbing. What is that used for? That's in something. It's not on my immediate list. I'll have to check. It's used for something that I'm collecting. Buff out carrot corn. Store that corn in there. Store those fertilizer. We might actually have... We just take 4 fertilizer. It's 2 fertilizer and a piece of plastic. We make a couple jet. A couple more caps coming back our way. Hub flour. We did get some of that. No lead, no mentats, no Mire Alert stuff, no mute fruit. We didn't go down to Grey Garden yet. We got some plastic in there, actually, here. Let's take 2 plastic. We just took 4 fertilizer. I've been selling the water. We got the shipments of concrete to help out. I'll probably drop off a 200 shipment here, and then we'll drop off 100 somewhere else. Help the other places get a little bit better. Stim pack, subway tokens, no. Tarberry potatoes, no. Whiskey, no. Okay. That's my miscellaneous one. Did we get any more? I don't think I got any more special. Oh no, I do. I have something that's food. Sweet roll. That's what it was. We'll put the sweet roll away, and then we'll come back over here. No, none of that's gonna go. Your special can go in there. I haven't figured out the subway tokens yet. Was I saving more of those in here? Or am I just holding them because they weigh nothing? No, I have a subway token in there. Okay. Chessboard. Oh, hey, a comfy pillow. I'm going to save that. They look nice. You can drop them on the beds and actually put them on the beds, and the people will lay their heads through them, but it'll look like there's an actual decent pillow on the bed. It looks nicer than just a bed sitting there. You know, pillow on it. I don't think we're saving any of that. I did want to go through a 10mm and try to upgrade it, didn't I? I don't know how that's going to work. So the light frame reduces it by 1. We're not doing build. We have a powerful receiver. That's not bad. Let's put the powerful receiver on. Codsworth loved that we just did that. Awesome. We don't have any more barrels. We don't have any more grips. Magazines. We do have a glow sight for improved accuracy. And we have a compensator. Reduces the range, increases the accuracy. So that upgraded one of them. Mods. It's all in the receiver. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of noticing, is the receiver seems to be about everything. A little bit of accuracy stuff with the other stuff, but and maybe weight reduction. But mostly it's just weight and value. I was noticing that too. So we could sell the light frame receiver. We could sell those. Let's go get some of our caps back from Carla. I still have my merchant gear on. Perfect.
Yeah?
Hey, Carla.
Need to pick something up? It's pretty long from here.
Let's see what you got.
Always happy to make a sale.
Yeah, you still got a bunch of my freaking caps here. Up and the damage is almost entirely in the receiver. Okay. That doesn't surprise me. We'll get 34 of our caps back there. I really would like to start buying ammo so that we just got a ton of ammo, but it's going to get really expensive. Although, I used the crap out of my 308. I'm very tempted to buy those 308 rounds. I'm gonna do it. It's only 200 caps for the 40. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. We're gonna spend a little money here. All right. Where's Dog? Dog mate?
Hey.
I want to take that one of those concrete shipments somewhere else. I kind of feel like we should use the 200 and make more walls. We'll get a couple more water pumps up, just the basic ones, so that we had enough water to fill this place. But yeah, I think we're gonna keep the 200. So let's store the 100 on him. And then let's put the rest of our junk in here. Very quick and easy to just hit Y and store all junk. I do like that. What else did we have to do? Oh, our armor. We had to upgrade that armor.
More than raider scumbags. If you run into any, put a few down for me.
So we got the pocketed metal chest piece. Can we just take the pocket off? It requires none to do that. Okay. So take the pocket off there. And then we'll go down to the new one. And we're gonna... It's actually just a metal chest piece, isn't it? I get what lighter build is. Like, I get that it's lighter, but the pocket adds more in capacity than the weight difference. So we're going to just attach that. And then we got the enameled metal, which I can't even make that. Sorry, bot message. I do love auto block because auto block blocks their shit. I don't get them coming in and doing that stupid shit anymore because I get rid of their shit. Like I've got it blocked. I do gotta fix that YouTube. It's YouTube. I have Rumble too. Everything's up on Rumble, and Rumble is better. I'm auto monetized on Rumble, guys. So if you miss content, go check it out on Rumble. I know a lot of people don't use Rumble yet. But Rumble doesn't have as many ads. Rumble doesn't have as much. It's just not as much BS as YouTube. So. So instead of the painted metal, which I can make, we have automatically the enamel. So let's go ahead and put that space on there. There we go. So I have a painted... Wait. There's no pocket on here? No, it is pocketed. Okay. It's just not named that. That's so weird. So when you manually name them, they don't add the new stuff. Figure out how the factory equipment works. I think you can make weapons and ammo. I heard that. I have not done that. That's DLC. I have not done that myself, but I do know what you're referring to. I would love to get into that at some point. So I can do the painted metal. That'll upgrade this. That's one adhesive. I'm okay with that. You know what we could do? Well, I was going to say we could, you think it comes with the Game Pass version? Oh, nice. I actually own all the DLC. But I don't have Game Pass. But I do own all the DLC for this game. I went and bought it a while back and I never went and played it. Like, I never played it. It was weird. So this has polished metal. Again, I can't make that. That's the highest. It is strengthened. Reduces limb damage. Honestly, I think I'd rather have the pocketed. More carry capacity. That's the champion one. And then we were looking at the combat, so we got combat armor. We got a left arm and a right leg. Well, now that I'm looking at it, I probably shouldn't have done some stuff. Can I move the painted over from metal to combat? We're gonna find out. No, it's separate stuff. We can do reinforced though. Supposedly there's a way to trap death claws and use them as guards. We saw something. I saw something earlier about pacifying creatures you trap. There's a device that goes up and it emits something and it pacifies them to your settlers and stuff. Yeah, I did see that. There's some crazy stuff. You know what? We're gonna do that. I can't do pocketed yet. I'm out of adhesive. Of course I'm out of adhesive. I can make more adhesive. Hang on. Hang on. I have corn. I have mute fruit. I have purified water. And I have potatoes. I can make adhesive. We're going to make quite a few adhesive here. We're going to run ourselves down on some materials. There we go. Yeah, I've heard there's some really cool stuff. I haven't experimented with it, so. All right, let's put those back away. No, hockey. You got to go into it. That's what it is. That's why I'm doing this wrong. So I was doing the right leg. We can make it pocketed. Awesome. Painting doesn't do me much. Well, it puts some stars on there. I don't think the Enclave paint does anything else though. Like it just puts a paint job on it from the looks of it. Okay, so Let's do this. We're gonna rename it. We'll make it, because I believe combat armor is the highest one. We're gonna name it Hockey's Combat Armor Right Leg. Which means this one can be renamed, and this is a standard one now because I took away the upgrades. We can strengthen it, and we can just attach the painted stuff. That's cool. So it's a painted, so it's a strong painted, or is it painted strong? I don't know. No, it was pocketed painted, so it'd be strong painted. I'm trying to like look at what to rename it here. Well, would it be strengthened? Strengthened. Strengthened. There it is. Strengthened. Painted. Oh. It got rid of all of it. I didn't mean to do that. Strengthened. I missed an N. Strengthened, painted, metal, right leg. There we go. So we'll be using the combat armor. Can I just rename this? Well, it's only a metal. It gives 1 to strength and 1 to endurance. I really like the champion left arm. If we could find champion pieces that were combat armor, it'd be awesome, but I think we're just going to leave that one named. So what's the other combat? Left arm. Which is what I have there. 15 and 9. So we already kind of have that defense. I think we're going to leave that alone. I do not have a painted mod for that. I do have a lighter build mod, but that doesn't do anything for the NPCs. Let's see what mods we have left. Light and pocketed. Yeah, okay. We don't need any more of those. So we'll sell both of those. Let's put on our new gear. And then our welding goggles. So we now have 67 physical defense or physical resistance, 40 energy resistance, and 10 rad resistance. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. And we got some decent gear to move around now. Some more metal stuff. We got a couple combat armor pieces. We can put those on Marcy for sure. I like the combat armor. I forgot that's what it was. I'm glad we found out. Okay, is there anything else to put away before we go figure stuff out? We're going to move that 10mm around to people. Hard hat. We got to go flip that out still with June. I think we're good. We got to put the vegetable starch away. Carla's gone, so we'll have to go sell somewhere else. Not a big deal. We got lots of merchants unlocked already. That's one of the things I do really early. Is that June right there? There's June right there.
Don't take offense to Marcy. She's working through the loss in her own way.
I just want to trade a few things.
Yeah, we just want to shuffle some stuff around, buddy. Actually, he doesn't have a very good 10 mil. Not that he needs it. What was it? Hard hat? Where's the hard hat? It is a reduction, so he's going to lose 6 defense, but he's not on defense. He's farming. I mean, he doesn't need the army helmet. I'd rather put that on defenders.
I need to be alone right now.
Oh, you be alone.
Just wanted to trade a few things.
Marcy! All right. I do not have any more weapons to give her. However, combat armor left arm. Why is that less? Where is her left arm? She's got a pocketed girdled. 3 and 6. Once you get some turrets up. I do have some turrets, but I like to have one person at least running around with a minigun because it just looks cool. It just looks cool. I mean, you got a defender running around with a minigun. Come on. You know when something's attacking. Like, yes, the turrets are like, but somebody revs up a minigun. Everybody knows there's something going on. So, I get what you're saying, though. You're right. You don't actually need the defenders anymore once that comes across. That's a valid point. You don't need them. I like to set someone up as a sniper, though, too. And put a sniper tower in so they can just sit up in the sniper tower and just boom from up in the tower. Boom, you know what I mean? Sometimes I'll do 2 or 3 towers. It does nothing for the gameplay. It's just cool to have that in kind of I don't know. I want to say it's kind of like a cosmetic thing. It's not exactly cosmetic, but it's kind of cosmetic in a sense. It just seems cool. So what I say, 3 and 6 on that left arm, 9 and 9 on that one, even though it says less. Yeah, not happening. So let's get rid of that left arm. She's got a right leg, 7 and 3 on currently, 8 and 8 there. That's more. I think that's it. No. We got a metal chest piece. She's got the leather right now. 3 and 10. This is 12 and 5. 17 total. She had the left leg already. She's got a pocketed, painted metal left leg. This is just a lightweight metal left leg. We might pull the lightweight off of that. The lightweight doesn't do anything for him. Right leg, we just upgraded to combat armor. Left arm, combat armor. Left leg. We should pull the pocketed off of these if it doesn't cost anything. Or even if it's minimal. She's got a pocketed painted metal left leg. So what's that? 7 and 3. Oops. Damn it. 8 and 4, yeah. So hers is better. And then right leg, we went combat armor. Yeah, okay.
What gave you the idea we're friends?
What gave you the idea we're friends? She is so mean. She's the perfect freaking defender. She's got the perfect attitude for it. She really does. Alright, nothing there. Light build. Yeah, it cost me nothing, and I can take that lighter build stuff. It doesn't do anything for the armor. We could take that mod and sell it for a couple extra caps. And when I get to a point where I can actually make some of this higher end stuff, the really high end stuff, armor rank 2, I'll actually start upgrading all their stuff so that they're all upgraded. By then we should have lots of combat armor and we can just do combat armor upgrades. That's kind of my goal, is to stall it until we get combat armor upgrades. Again, them being able to carry more doesn't do that much. It does do something. Wait a second, what? Oh, I see. This is one of those ones that I had renamed. So when you rename it, they stop auto-naming. It's weird. Reduces limb damage. That might actually do something. The strengthened reduces limb damage. So if they get hit in the limb, lead lined. That's your radiation damage. I remember now. Yep. Lead lined. Increase movement speed while sneaking. Wow.
You'd better keep your mouth shut about this place. Can't trust anyone.
She's not happy. So we'll leave that one together. We can take the lightweight off of that one. See, I need to start going through this stuff now. Pocketed. We can take the pocketed off of that. Wasn't there another braced welded? I don't know what those are. We'll take a look at them. Muffled hardened. I haven't been breaking down the gear. Like, I haven't been going through and removing components and stuff. We do got a couple super mutant things. Those are cool. Tempered. Welded. Alright. Let's see what else we can craft around here. I mean, I'm still learning this stuff, obviously. This is a game, again, I'm not an expert on. Experienced, sure. Played it through a couple times, yes. Built some stuff, yep. But not an expert by any means. Alright, so welded actually does do something. What's braced do? Reduce additional melee damage while blocking. Eh? I mean, I don't really... It doesn't do anything for me to take that off there. Girded, that does do something. Lightweight, there's another lightweight. Sell that for a couple more caps. I doubt I can steal the muffled off here, huh? It doesn't do much. Like, it didn't actually increase defense. It just increased by 2 caps how much it was worth, which I have a feeling it's worth more without it, like, separately. Pocketed doesn't even make them worth more at all. Tempered? That does, okay. Strength and painted. We actually went through that one. We may break down a bunch of these armors that I've been saving at some point too. I was saying we might sell them, we might break them down. There's a lot of different things we can do with them when we decide, you know, we're not going to use certain things. Oops. I can use that. The girded leather armor. We have regular leather armor on most of our people out there. Leather chest piece, we can put that away. We'll take the metal stuff. We'll put the Raider stuff away. The Raider stuff isn't worth enough to replace leather, in my opinion. All right. I think we're good to do another run around here. Let's go grab the razor grain, because that's good.
Out here?
Seems to be growing well.
Heck yeah, there we go. Look at that. We're going to have 24 razor grain coming in every couple days on top of what goes into the workshop. I like it. I like it. I'm happy with the production increase. Is that June? That's June.
I hope you find your son.
I just want to trade a few things.
We can upgrade his leather stuff. He has boiled leather right now. He has a lightweight girded right arm. Again, the lightweight doesn't actually do anything. Oh, crap. And then I took his other lightweight. 2 and 4, 3 and... You know what? This one's better. We'll give him the girded. I'm not going to upgrade him out of leather yet. I want to put the metal stuff on my actual defenders in places. Make them, you know, a little bit more resistant. We don't need people dying. So we'll take the lightweight off of those.
I hope those raiders pay for what they've
Dude,
done.
calm down. You're good. You're good. Don't worry about it, man.
I wish I knew what the Institute really wanted up here.
Yeah, those mods are actually worth more off of the armor. In most cases. Alright, so we did June. I do have another boiled leather left arm. We should look at Connie Abernathy, and put that in for her. Let's go ahead and head into the new bunkhouse over here. And we'll go ahead and sleep. You know what? I'll just leave the light on. It doesn't matter. We'll go to 4:30, get a well-rested bonus, and then we'll hit another day up. I know what happened to looking for our son from the beginning of the game. Anybody back at the from beginning to end here is going, what are you doing? How come you're not finding your son? We have no idea what year he was taken. Or how old he is. Or if he's still alive. No clues whatsoever, other than Mama Murphy saying that if
Sure,
she gets
let
some
me just
drugs,
stop what I'm doing to talk to you. I'm being sarcastic. Leave me alone.
then move. Move along, move along. We have no idea about any of it, so moving forward isn't going to really make it any easier. Yeah, we got a couple more razor grain in here. What was that one for? Squirrel stew? All this stuff is useful. Everything we've been storing in this cabinet is useful for recipe stuff. One of these days, we'll just sit down and just crank out a bunch of stuff. So we'll get ourselves up to 50 razor grain. That gives us 3 to sell. Purified water, we're at 33. We'll go to 34. Yeah, all these are worth a couple caps. The muffeled's worth 15 on the Raider. So all of these worth a couple caps, and they don't do anything for the NPCs. Do we head back over to Ten Pines Bluff, or do we just go Abernathy Farm down? We got to pick up mute fruit still. I don't think we've done that yet. I think we just go Abernathy down. We do need to clean out Red Rocket at some point. I still need to go back to the vault, too, up on the hill over there. I need to clean that place out. I never actually cleaned it. Like, we went through, we didn't pick a bunch of stuff up like I normally do. I didn't want to be overweight coming out. I wanted to get a little extra done that first day. Get down to Concord and talk to the group and really get stuff kind of rolling. And since then, we've slowed down a little bit. Hit that steamer trunk. This thing's always got stuff. Look at this. Pocketed enamel metal chess piece. That might be better than my chess piece currently. This thing always has stuff. I'm wearing a pocketed enameled metal chess piece. Oh. So I've already got that exact thing put together here. I just paid for that. That's funny. I paid like 150 caps for that, remember? That's the cynical god I know. Here's your stuff. Oh, you just bought this? Here's a free one. You don't need it, right? Now is the time to give it to you. That's the cynical god I know. Where's Connie? There she is.
Hey there.
I take it you want to trade?
I just want to trade a few things.
Okay.
I just want to check your stuff and 27, 18. Yeah, absolutely better. So it's like Opticris said, guys. The receiver is everything on the damage. That's good information to have. All right, we do have a boiled left arm that's got to be better than what she's using. We got a girded right arm. I'd like to pull the lightweight off of that first. But honestly, that's just it. In general, that's going to be better than her chest piece. I'm not putting metal on her yet. Like I said, I want to make sure my people that are doing defense stuff and eventually the supply line people, I want to make sure they're geared or kitted out in a way where they can defend themselves on the road reasonably. We'll have to pull that pocketed off of that metal chest piece. That sucks because we could totally put a metal chest piece on Blake Abernathy too. All right, so left arm, right arm, chest piece. Sorry, I saw the dog doing some stuff. Oh, he's over here now. Blake Abernathy, we got to get him that gear. Gear upgrades.
Let's trade some things.
Which he's got some metal. Oh, I should have left some of these rounds in the bin. We're going to give him 600 minigun rounds. That's a full clip and then some, so he won't use it. He'll never run out of ammo. And then minigun. Did we do the minigun? The accuracy is 35 on that. It's 63 on the submachine gun. 10 damage per, 8 damage per. You know, I bet the minigun hits a little bit better. We're gonna do the minigun. I just think it sounds cool. And then armor. We got a metal left leg. He's got a lightweight one. That doesn't do anything for him. Metal right leg. He's got a painted metal right leg, so that is going to be better already. I know it's got lightweight. We'll take that off later. I really want to put the enameled chest piece on, but Marcy might need a better one. She's got, what, just a regular metal chest piece we put on her? Strengthen painted metal right leg. Hold on. 8 and 4. 8 and 4. That lets me switch out that lightweight. Yeah. And then I think we're going to swap it over to the army helmet and some welding goggles. There we go. Yeah, he's up there. He's good. Doing his job well, hopefully. No more potatoes at the moment because I just cleared that. The cat is on the workshop here. We can always pick up the extra stuff out of the workshops themselves, though, it looks like. Or did I not pick that? I may not have picked that up last time. Oh, dog meat.
Hey.
He's got that shipment of concrete. This is where I wanted that. It's over here. I can increase their walls some more, which we may end up doing as well. Never have enough time to get everything done. Let's sell those mods while we're here, too. We'll just sell them to Connie. Take some more of her caps. Black room glasses, clean suit, and militia hat. She's still back here? She's still back here.
Excuse me.
You want to buy or sell something?
That'd be great.
All right, yeah, all these mods. It's just a couple caps each, but it's a couple more caps than we had. Most of them did not increase the value of the items enough to justify leaving them on there. You know what? We're going to be making a lot of purified water. Probably going to sell that. Sell those couple razor grain, and we're getting a ton of potatoes. We're going to make her buy the potatoes she put in the workshop. Good job working on these potatoes. Here, pay me for your work. It's such a messed up way to do it, but it's kind of funny when you think about it. All right, 102. Let us head down to Grey Garden and pick up some of that mute fruit. Grey Garden's straight that way, but I always go around down to the diner. I haven't cleared like a direct route to Grey Garden yet. Well, okay, it's not directly south, but there's a road that would be quicker than the diner. However, the diner has the merchant. So, not that I have extra stuff to sell at the moment. Eventually we will. Eventually we'll have a lot of stuff. Towards the end, we'll have probably Grey Garden is loaded with mute fruit, which is worth 1 food each. Yeah. Oh, shit! That was a mine. I did not know that was there. You know, watch out for those stealth mines. Yeah, mute fruit is also part of the adhesive thing, which is why I like to get it early. But with it only being 6, because you can only have them farm 6 mute fruit versus 12 potatoes or corn, it's not worth as much in excess. It doesn't produce as many excess crops, which is an interesting con, if you will. I used to think mute fruit was the best, but it's really not. It takes up space, and it doesn't provide extra fruit items to sell in the long run. You get the Abernathy farm all set up with like 20 people, and you just start getting a ton of potatoes. Is Carla right there? That looks like Carla. Carla's here at Drumlin Diner. Everything. Yeah, it does. You're right. Settlement wise, it absolutely balances it out. Absolutely, Chris. And that's very true. It does balance out either way. You get six mute fruit plants. They produce 1 food each, which is 6. Or you get corn / potatoes. Those are all half a food each, but they can work 12 plants, so it's still 6. That's just in the case of the excess foods that they produce over the population. You get more food out of people working the corn or the potatoes to actually sell for caps, which makes it a little more valuable in my opinion. But because we need adhesive for weapons, we're definitely going to go down and get the mute fruit. And we'll let Grey Garden just keep producing the mute fruit. I got, I think, 24 going down there right now. Like, it's really cool how much we have going. Turn that light off, finally. I think it's light enough in the game. We have a lot of mute fruit going. So we should have a good amount of adhesive at some point. And honestly, Grey Garden's probably the only place I'll have mute fruit. Because eventually we'll get settlements. We'll get a couple settlements to do, you know, we'll get 1 to do mute fruit, we'll get 1 to do corn, 1 to do potatoes, and then Sanctuary will end up turning into kind of my merchant main hub base, if you will. I do like Sanctuary and how you can build it up and make it look really nice. I mean, there's some stuff you can't make look nice. Yeah, we've got a whole bunch of mute fruit. Oh, are they not? None of these are produced though. Oh, I'm wrong. These ones on the end here are growing well. Is it? I was just too fast. Sorry, dog gruff. You hate settling Grey Garden. It's one of the hardest places to build. Yeah. I was listening to see if there's a knock or anything. I don't hear anything. Yeah, I don't plan on doing too much here, but the idea that they're just going to generate mute fruit for us is pretty cool. Yeah, okay. I walked in too fast. It just hadn't spawned it all in yet. There we go. All that mute fruit.
I'm afraid I don't do autographs.
She doesn't do autographs. What the heck? Well, I had carrot. Apparently the carrot's not growing. That's interesting. Yeah, I haven't actually upgraded this place at all with any walls or anything. You cheap it out with a bunch of shacks and just enough resources for 20 people. Right. Yup. Max settlement size, 20 people. Yeah, no, I get that. We're going to take the carrots. We're going to take the extra mute fruit. Lots of mute fruit and water. And then it should just be junk. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't, I mean, it's a big place. It's weird. It's weird how far down this goes. If you look, like, we're in it right now. There's your back wall. Other side of the greenhouse here is the other boundary on this side. I was like, we could get rid of some more stuff. I'm not gonna go crazy. But from here, the amount of down it goes, down this way, down this hill, holy cow, it goes down a ways. Like, look at how far down here this goes. Look at that. That's got a lot of build room, and I think you can build up on the highway. Like, I think you could just build some sort of staircase deal over here by the workshop if you really wanted to. You put yourself down an entry point over here. You build a staircase up on the highway, and you could build up on the highway. Put everybody up there. You could put garden plots up there and all sorts of stuff. I'm pretty sure. I haven't gotten up there yet.
I say, have you met a human 77K acting straight?
But it seems like a crazy place to build. I think you could do some cool stuff.
It just seems to be a tad slow at rate, as if it's not running on a full charge.
It's probably just a defect in the power.
All right, I'm gonna work my happy butt back up to all our other settlements here. This one is one of the most southern settlements we have. Grey Garden. The Abernathy Farm, we have Sanctuary, and then we have Ten Pines Bluff. I would like to get the Red Rocket truck stop cleared out at some point. We may end up looking at doing that tomorrow, and then going up and clearing Vault 111, and actually getting them done so that they're out of the way. But I like to use the Red Rocket truck stop as my supply hub. So I'll have a supply route running straight from the Red Rocket into Sanctuary, and then I'll have the Red Rocket supply hub going to Abernathy, one going down to Grey Garden, one going over to Ten Pines Bluff. Like, I make Red Rocket my supply hub main place so that I can connect all the workshops and really start going crazy. That'll be my next goal, I think, is to start getting that going. Because then we can just start flipping caps around. Especially since I need 2 levels. Yeah, I have to get 1 more intelligence so that I can get science rank 1. I forgot to do my intelligence to 6. Matter of fact, I don't even think I had it at 5. Ah, there's the perk for the weapons and armor scrapping I was looking for. Scrapper. So, there's a couple different perks here we need. We need a couple more levels. It's going to take a little time to level ourselves up that far. You know, there was that Yao guy right here. We'll check this out real quick. There's a little hut here. This is where that bear was, the Yao guy that we shot. Oh, there's a dude there. The American flag. Well, kind of the American flag. Rocky Narrows Park. That's what we just discovered. Interesting. Oh, what the crap? This place is bigger than I thought. I thought it was just a little hut. Huh. Oh, there's a trunk in here. Oh, shit. I need to find a suit. There's a suit you can wear that'll just make you almost completely resistant to rats. There's a steamer trunk in there I wouldn't mind getting to. It has a fire pit. Grill, some more cram. Is that why the bear was here? Because there's food and it's like a little park deal? This is actually that route that would come straight down to Grey Garden a little easier. We still got to do Oberland Station. We got to go over to Backstreet Apparel and do Oberland Station. And then we got to go to the police station and work with the Brotherhood a little more. Diamond City's down here. There's actually a really cool spot. So if you get down the train tracks, past Oberland Station, there's a road here. And if you turn onto this road, right down in this section, this block here, there's a spawn point. I learned about it last time I was streaming this game, actually. Where you will constantly get almost always legendary enemies to spawn, and you can get legendary equipment just over and over and over and over and over. It's not quite as quick as the steamer trunk, but it's like once a day you can come through there and there will be a legendary enemy there. Really nifty. And then we could get down to Diamond City and start unlocking that. So there's a few different things I got to do to keep unlocking stuff here for sure. Really cool place. We don't have enough time today. I only got a couple minutes left. T-shirt and slacks. Oh, baseball cap. What? Oh, it's that monkey thing. Bad monkey. Those things are so creepy. I don't know what the point of those is either. I've never figured those things out. They just weird me out. All right, so outside of this steamer trunk I can't get to right now, I could shoot those. Well, I could throw a Molotov at them and blow them up, but I don't think it's worth it. You know, I got a rat away. I've got the ability to probably sneak in there for a minute. That would clear my rads. We got Rad X. Let's do that. Let's see if we can't get in there real quick. Yeah, as we get closer, we still get some. Pipe sniper rifle. Man, that's got the extended mag, muzzled, calibrated, powerful 10mm there. Pulse mine. There's your energy damage. That's what we were talking about earlier. Different damage types. The pulse mine does 150 energy damage. Whereas the frag would do 151 of the physical damage. We got a little bit more ammo too. Okay, let's grab the glowing fungus. Turn around. I don't see anything there. We're gaining a rad per second. Alright, let's get out of here. There we go. And then, a Radaway will clean my thing out. Completely gone. I've never been able to figure out how many rads I have. Think we can hit these mines? Oh! No, there's a bunch more. I just cleaned out my rads. Nope, not doing that. I was like, we can clean out the little boxcars real quick. We got a couple minutes. Been an awesome one. I'm glad we got more done. I'm glad we got the combat armor unlocked. We got more of the walls done. I keep saying I may work on some stuff without you guys, but I never have time, so probably not likely. Definitely be back tomorrow for some more stuff. Let's see if there's before I get too close to closing out stream here. Check and see if there's anybody actually on today. Early here. Nobody on my raid list is ever on. That's alright. That's alright. But definitely be back tomorrow. I did take my schedule down. Uh-oh. We froze. There we go. I took my schedule down, but I've been pretty much adhering to my 2 to 6 Eastern. I've been adhering to my old schedule. I was here Monday, which was not one of my normal days. It used to be Tuesday through Friday, 2 to 6 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Pacific. If you guys are interested in coming and hanging out, Those are usually my 4 days of the week. I've been here on Mondays. Tuesdays seem to kind of be hit and miss. The first and third Tuesdays of the month are a little awkward. I haven't figured out my scheduling on those days yet. So, I mean, I don't know how the schedule will change or whatever, but we're usually here weekdays. Otherwise, from those time frames, and yeah, as we get into winter here, I'll end up putting a schedule back together, more consistency, since I won't be out in the garden as much. But it's been great hanging out, guys. Great getting a little bit more work done here in Fallout, talking about life, talking about, you know, whatever stuff's going on, and I'm always down to talk about those conspiracies. I still got to get my tinfoil hat finished up. It's not done yet, but I'm working on it. Yes, I'm making a tinfoil hat. Absolutely. Somebody else did it already. I was mad. I was like, somebody did my idea. They don't know it was my idea. Or maybe they do, and I don't know that they watched. Oh, shit. What the who's putting mines out here? Who's the a-hole? But either way, you guys have been fantastic. I do appreciate y'all being here. Chris, big shout out to you. I don't know if you're still streaming right now, but Opticris Prime, guys, check him out. He did do some streaming stuff. Drop him a follow, and if he goes live, go hang out. Good dude. Do appreciate you, man. Appreciate it a lot. All the support is wonderful. And I enjoy being out here and just chatting with you guys. Even if I'm just playing a silly game like this, I enjoy sitting here chatting, conversing, you know, even at video game stuff, real life stuff. I don't really care anymore. I'm putting it all up online either way. You know, time to stream. Yeah. I know how that works. Yeah. Winter tends to be a little easier for me because of the gardening situation. You've got the kids, so you never know. But either way, it's good to see you here, man. I'm glad to have you out and be able to chill and chat and hang out. Definitely, I've been trying to get on here again more now that my account's unlocked. So we'll get more stuff done. We'll come back. We'll hang out tomorrow. Tomorrow definitely going to be a hangout day. And yeah. If you miss any of the videos, guys, you want to go check out the VODs, I've been posting them up on Rumble and YouTube. Hockey58 2004. You can check them out at any time in case you want to see stuff that you missed. They are a little longer. Someday I might go in and edit some stuff down and, you know, redo some stuff. We'll see. But, yeah, other than that, it's been great. I enjoyed. I hope you guys had a wonderful one as well. And we'll catch you tomorrow for another one. Take care, everybody. That's right, Sturgis. You check everybody in.